Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
Kommt da noch was? Ja.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy. And an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Oh Mann. Übrigens, das was Fahnder macht, die sich dauernd irgendwie die Nase reibt, das mache ich selbst auch immer. Oder ziemlich oft.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Jagd Remuda. Once we're in Jagd, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Jagd Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Jagd. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Übrigens, über diesen Punkt, wer jetzt eigentlich der Held der Geschichte ist, gibt es in einigen Foren viele Streitereien. Ich denke mal, Vahn hat ganz klar und deutlich eben seine Beweggründe dargelegt. Und für mich ist er auch der Hauptcharakter. In Ball 4, warum er jetzt eigentlich mitzieht, das erfährt man eigentlich erst später, auch im Verlauf der Geschichte. Man erfährt eigentlich immer mehr über ihn. Und allein schon aus dem Grunde würde ich sagen, dass ist er nicht der Hauptcharakter, man generell... Obwohl, das kann ich jetzt eigentlich nicht sagen, dass man bei den Fantasy-Teilen vom Hauptcharakter meistens am Anfang immer gleich das meiste weiß. Jedenfalls war es bei Teil 10 so. Und ich würde auch mal behaupten, dass man in Teil auch 8, dass es da auch wenig ungeklärte Fragen gab, was Squall betrifft. Okay. Final Fantasy 7 Cloud, das war ja wohl ein bisschen sehr verwirrend. Am Anfang, da haben viele Dinge, die nicht gepasst haben, und bei 9, Zidane, da war schlichtweg einfach unbekannt, woher der kam, ne? So, den Chocobo-Ritt sollte man halt gerade aus diesem Grund direkt annehmen, weil man hier so schön abkürzen kann. Ja, wir wollen jetzt zum Mount Buomni-Safe. Dazu müssen wir einen Dschungel durchqueren. Den Golmor-Dschungel. Der ist, also, da verbindet man sich genau wie im Salikwald immer eine gewisse Höhe über dem Boden. Man läuft dort aber nicht auf den Bäumen rum, sondern auf irgendwelchen Stegen, die von den Bäumen herunterhängen. Ja, jetzt kommt noch eine kleine Sequenz. Tja, wenn ich mal die Story weiterspiele, dann mal richtig, ne?
I guess this one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for
him.
a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am I?
I
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larson, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
Mich interessieren die Gespräche zwischen Vahn, Penello und Larsa viel mehr, ne? Aber zu... Scheiße, war jetzt die ganze Zeit der Stereo-Mix aus? Ne, kann nicht sein.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of Zet 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Sect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis. You would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.